Alright, what is up you guys? My name is Jovani and welcome back to another video. In today's video I have a quick tip for you guys, and that is how to clean up some dirty old valves. The only thing I need is a vise, a drill, and some sandpaper, so let's go ahead and get started. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get old dirty valves that are full of carbon buildup like this to look like this. And like I said, the only thing we're going to be using is this battery powered drill, a vise, and 3 different styles of sandpaper. This first piece that I have here, this is a piece of 220 grit sandpaper. This is a rougher sandpaper. This is going to get a lot of the carbon buildup off of the valve. This black piece here is basically what is known as a Scotch-Brite pad. It is an 800 grit scrub pad. And this last piece, this is a finishing pad. As you can see, it is 3000 grit, and this is basically to polish off the valve once we're done. And if you guys have a lot of carbon buildup, a simple razor blade is going to help us out a lot. So basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to insert the valve stem into the drill. And then really it's as simple as just tightening down the vise, making sure we hit the button mechanism. Lock it in place and we're good to go. The first thing I'm going to do on this particular valve, since it's got so much carbon buildup on it, is I'm going to actually grab this razor blade and I'm just going to lightly scrape some of that carbon buildup off. And as you can see, it's just flaking off. Alright, and that's already looking a ton better. Alright, next I'm going to just grab my piece of 180 grit and we're going to just lightly sand it. We're not trying to put any pressure on it. We're just kind of getting the rest of the carbon buildup off. And as you can see, it's gonna dirty up your sandpaper really quick, so you might want to make sure you have extra sandpaper. Alright, and then on the front, we're just gonna keep it flat. Get the outer edge. And then I'm just gonna get my finger and kind of push it into that center section. Alright, that's looking good already. I'm going to grab my 800 grit foam pad. I'm just going to polish it off. I can apply pressure with this one because it's not really going to take off any material. Just going to get the rest of the carbon off. And lastly, we're going to grab our 3000 grit finishing pad. Alright, and we're done. Now I just remove the valve out of the drill. And on this particular valve, you can see there's still some carbon buildup around the edges there. So I'm just going to hit it one more time with a fresh piece of sandpaper so that way I can get the rest of that off. But everywhere else is looking pretty good. Alright, so I'm just going to chuck it up with the drill again, clamp down on the vise. I'm going to grab a fresh piece of 220 grit, and I'm just going to hit the back end of it a little bit. Try to get the rest of that carbon off. You can see all of it's just falling right off. I'm not putting any pressure, I'm just rubbing it, and that's looking a lot better. Again, one more time with the 800, 2000 or 3000. And we're done. Alright, so as you guys can see, this thing is looking 1,000 times better than it did. This is just a good way to clean off your valves if you're ever doing any head work. It's a good step to do. You don't want to put your old carbon built up valves back in your engine. These particular ones are off of a direct injected motor, and that's why they have so much carbon buildup. So it's a good thing to do even as a maintenance item every 100,000 miles or so. It will help you a little bit on your fuel economy. Overall, it just gives you a nice clean valve, which means air can flow past it a lot smoother. And that's it. That's all I have for you guys today. So once again, if you like the channel, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want, hit me up. Follow me on Instagram. You can also add my Facebook page, facebook.com/Jovani Dante Griego. Got a website, JovaniDanteGriego.com. A lot of cool articles on there. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.